Alright, what is up guys? JaretCampisi. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the Custom Xdiavel series. I'm sure you know the drill by now. We customize bikes on this channel just like this one right here. We give them away when we're done. We also have a second grand prize for the first time ever where we're giving away a bike of your choice, and that's available worldwide. If you want to help support these series and be entered to win one of these awesome prizes when we're done, check out the Patreon page. It's always the first link in the description below. I am taking this beautiful bike over to Santa Barbara Ducati. I'm going to meet up with Trevor and install some finishing parts on this thing, and we've only got a couple of episodes left before we will be officially done with this bike, choosing a winner and giving it away. I'll show you guys what we're installing once we get over there. I'm going to enjoy my ride. I'll catch you at the Ducati dealer. So I just realized this is the first time you guys have seen the tank from the GoPro perspective, the first time me riding with the tank. I gotta tell you guys, man, this thing is awesome. If you didn't see the last episode, we installed this custom one-of-a-kind brushed steel tank that I had built. It was a combination of Trevor and his buddy Bill, and you know, he actually painted on this old school Ducati lettering. They put on my Campisi Customs logo. We put on this beautiful carbon cap from Moto Million, and it's absolutely incredible. And everywhere I go, people just stare at this bike, and honestly, I can't stop staring at it either. It just looks so good. And no, there aren't any glares in my eye or anything like that. People are commenting. It's just incredible, and I'm so happy with how it turned out. Seeing that Campisi Customs on there makes me so damn happy. Alright, so I got down here to the Ducati shop, just met up with Trevor. These are some of the parts that we're installing today. So, clear sprocket cover. This is a sprocket, front sprocket cover. And then this will go here, on one of these guys here, so reservoir caps. And then the headlight cap, so, or headlight shroud, whatever you want to call it. Was it just 2 screws to get that done?
No, it's got 2 bolts. And then it's bayoneted on here to pull, pull it up and down. So he quickly got that thing taken apart before I even told him what we were doing. I can still remember from last time. But yeah, we're gonna put this, that'll be the last piece of carbon on there, and these will be the final touches for the bike. So I'm really excited. All we'll have left is a dyno episode. We'll do a weighing and washing of the bike. Teens is gonna help me with that one. And then we'll do a final walk around and discuss all the parts that we put on it, how much the build cost, and where you can get all the parts from. Obviously, Manny from Moto Million provided us with every part on this bike, except for the Öhlins rear shock, which we got here, Ducati, and then the tank, obviously, that Trevor and Bill made for us. So, yeah, I'm really, really happy with how this thing turned out. I'm excited to get these finishing touches put on. You'll be able to see that clear front sprocket, which will be badass. So there you go. If you ever wondered what the back of the headlight on the Xdiavel looked like, that's what it looks like. This is actually the one that they use on the new Diavel 1260 as well. So the new Diavel 1260 actually uses the headlight, it uses the dash, and it uses the motor, and I believe probably the frame as well, and then the rest of it's all completely redesigned. This is the Xdiavel, not the Diavel. People get them confused all the time, but this is supposed to be more of a cruiser inspired build, where the Diavel's more of a naked bike power sport cruiser. I don't know, they're pretty close, but this one obviously is a bit different with the forward controls and stuff. So alright, so Trevor got the stock headlight shroud off. Oh dude, holy shit, this thing's heavy. Is that aluminum or metal? That's
probably aluminum, right? Cast aluminum. So actually the carbon piece does away with this extra piece here that also sits, sorry, on the back of this. Jesus Christ. There you go. Normally that sits on the back of that. The carbon piece does away with that, so we're saving all of this weight right here, which is probably 1.5 pounds, another 1.5 pounds, which is cool because that's up high. And again, I'll weigh this entire bike. I have the before weight, and then we'll do the after weight after the dyno episode, so stay tuned for that. It looks like he's just putting back on the carbon headlight here, which I'm sure it's gonna not line up perfectly, but hopefully he'll be able to get the screws in.
So far so good.
Oh, okay, sweet. So I did want to mention, if you do end up picking up this carbon piece from Illenberger, which we got through Manny at Moto Million, you do away with these 2 pieces here. This piece you don't transfer over, which will make your life a lot easier. It looks like it's just 4 screws, 1 on each corner. Trevor's tightening them down, and then we'll be able to start putting this back on the bike. But highly suggest this upgrade because it looks so much better. I can't wait to show you guys.
And the weight.
And the weight as well, yeah, exactly. And then look at how much better.
Makes it look flatter, doesn't it?
It does, actually, yeah. You notice it a lot less. And then obviously it matches the carbon from the front fender, the carbon from the side blades, and it just looks gorgeous. Really finishes it off perfectly. I love it. So he's got to finish attaching the rest of the hardware. Oh man, that looks so good. All right, so up next we're gonna swap out the stock reservoir covers with these beautiful machined aluminum Duca bike ones. And this piece you don't actually have to swap over, because if you look at this you can actually see that it's built in. So that and that get replaced with this. All right, so this is definitely a mod I recommend, because anyone can do this. Just 2 bolts, you can unscrew those, but look at how much better that looks. I freaking love that. Adds such a nice quality finishing touch to that top. Ooh-wee! I like it. Next we're gonna start down here with the sprocket. All right, so in order to get that front sprocket cover off, we have to take that clutch master off. Looks like it's 3 different bolts there. Then it should pull off and pull out of the way so that we can get that cover off. Actually a pretty nice cover for a stock cover, but I'm excited to put the Duca bike one on there that's clear. So you'll be able to see the clutch on that side and then the front sprocket on this side spinning, which I think is pretty cool. All right, so we got the front sprocket cover off, and then it looks like, is that where the other part's gonna go? Right there, Trevor? Right. It'll bolt onto there, so you'll be able to see the front sprocket spinning through the clear cover, which will be really cool. Nice little touch. So they use these weird torque style
T30
bolts. Yeah, it's a T30, which thank God Trevor has all kinds of weird tools around, but they got yellow Loctite on there, because obviously this is an area that vibrates. So we're just breaking these 3 loose, and then we'll be able to install the other piece. All right, so that's what we were trying to get to right there. So that is now gonna be replaced with that. Way, way cooler, which is gonna go right here. And then we'll be able to see that
cooler,
spinning.
Literally,
yeah, Trevor handed that to me. It's hot as shit. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? And he's just holding it. Crazy bastard. All right, so we got that cover on. Looks freaking awesome. And this actually uses regular Allen bolts instead of those weird torque bolts. So next we'll put the actual sprocket cover on, front sprocket cover on. That's how it'll look. Freaking sweet. All right, so we got the cover on. It's just 3 bolts to tighten down, 1 down there, 2 up top. And next he's gonna put the clutch master back on, and then I think that'll be it for today. So I just got back. Look who I ran into. The 2 Stooges.
Look who you ran into at our house.
So I wanted to show them the final mods. This is the bike in completed form. Okay.
Wait, let me see if I can see what you did.
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
The carbon
finally.
headlight shroud.
Wow.
Doesn't that look really nice?
Finally got rid of that gray.
That
okay.
It makes the headlight look smaller. You know.
Now someone needs to clean up all the bug juice.
You're gonna do that in the next video.
You know, I
figured
check my watch. I have a lot going on next
I was
week.
thinking for old time's sakes, maybe you get a bikini and wipe the bike down for us.
Oh, okay.
You know, clean it off.
We need YouTube's vote on that. I don't think so.
Check that out, teens. So see that right there?
Oh, it's clear.
Yeah, so that's this front sprocket. So I put this cover on it that makes it clear, and then I actually put a cover on the front sprocket itself that spins.
Wait, that spins too?
Yeah, that
so you have something spinning on each side?
on both sides.
It's so on this side too, right?
Isn't that badass? Yeah, the clutch on that side, the front sprocket on this side. Isn't that cool?
With the bike on, or does it have to be moving?
It has to be moving, whereas the clutch will spin.
It's so cool.
Even if it's not moving, yeah.
It's very nice.
Isn't that really cool? And I think it looks really nice with everything. And then look,
How long
here's
does this take?
not that long
No?
actually. You just had to take the master clutch off, or the master front clutch, yeah.
Cool.
And then here are these as well, teens. These are the last 2 things.
Oh, the reservoirs?
Mm-hmm. Isn't that nice?
Oh, that's very
So I did
nice.
black with the steel.
Oh, it adds something. That's
to match
awesome.
the rest of it. Doesn't it look so good with the
it
tank?
matches so well.
Yeah.
Looking top down.
Get rid of
Yeah.
all the, like, the Ducati warning stuff, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Screw
No one
that
cares
stuff.
about that.
No.
There's no warnings on this
I
bike,
think
it
the
just goes fast.
I think the only thing I maybe wished I would have done that I didn't is Trevor mentioned powder coating these black, and I think that might have been the only thing I would have done, because I think but there is some other parts of silver on there, so I think it kind of ties it all together.
Yeah, like down here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Right, and then, yeah.
I could see that.
I don't know.
But I think I don't know.
But then, if you do that, then it's gonna bother me that it's still silver on the inside.
Exactly.
Here.
And then where do you stop?
Where do you
Because then
stop?
there's this,
Yes,
and then
yeah.
there's that, and then the whole swing arm. So
Yeah.
All right.
it was kind of like you have to stop somewhere.
But it is a very beautiful bike.
It's pretty awesome, huh? Trevor,
I don't think we should give it away.
Trevor and I were just standing there, just looking at it, and he said it looks hand built, like
It
with that
does.
tank like that.
It looks very custom with the tank.
He said he was really happy with how it
It's
turned
just a
out.
whole different machine.
I love it.
You just transformed it completely. You gave it a very nice makeover.
Yeah, I have good taste, right? Nice and sleek, classy. I love it.
Sure.
All right.
Sure.
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 So I wanted to put the lady on here, which will be one of the last times she'll be able to sit on this bad boy. Yeah, be careful. Parts of it's gonna be warm since I just rode it.
I just burned myself.
But yeah, that's gonna do it for this episode, guys. All of the modifications are officially completed for this bike. As I mentioned, we still have the dyno episode. We got to weigh this thing. Teens is gonna clean it for us, and then we'll do the final walk around and parts list and all that. Whatever. If you guys want to see Teens clean this bad boy in a bikini, drop a comment below. But that's it, guys. So you got a couple more episodes if you want to be entered to win this bike and help support the project. Check out the Patreon page. I think we're gonna give it away July 3rd was when we'll choose the winner, and we're gonna do it at the Ducati shop in the evening. So if you guys want to come out and hang out and see the bike and be a part of the drawing and all that, July 3rd.
Meet Alex, because everyone wants to meet him.
Alex will be there.
Oh yeah.
Teens will be there, I'll be there, hopefully Trevor will be there, and then the rest of the Ducati shop and everything. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll see you guys in the next one.